First and foremost, I guess, would be the geopolitical situation. I think it's quite obvious to everyone and painfully reflected in the cyber field that nation-state attacks are becoming very commonplace. And I think we just have to look at the invasion of the Ukraine and seeing the massive increase and a significant increase in the types of offensive cyber attacks in all directions. It's case in point. Just yesterday or the day before, I was reading about a German I think it was a wind energy production company that was targeted. And it was a company that specializes in manufacturing and maintenance of wind turbines. And the company was hacked, and the remote control systems for about 2,000 wind turbines across Germany were down for about a day. And that's just one example of the increase in attacks that we've seen with regards to geopolitics. I think also the regulatory environment has changed. We've seen significant momentum building in that area in the US with initiatives like the president's executive order. But it's not just the US. We've seen other regions and other countries follow suit, and the awareness is growing. We've seen a huge amount of awareness coming on the back of this wave. And initiatives like that executive order are forcing some industries and some companies to take a closer look and I guess a more honest look at what they are or aren't doing. And what we see down the road is probably regulation coming and people getting ready for that. So that's definitely changed in the last 12 months or so. Ransomware, easy money, big payoff for little effort. There were a lot of soft targets around in the industrial space. There's plenty of low-hanging fruit. So there are plenty of companies that probably thought they could keep a low profile or stay out of the crosshairs, but the hackers know about these companies too. And I think the other critical thing is that a lot of these attacks are indiscriminate. And I think Andrew will go into this as well. The ransomware in particular doesn't need to specifically target operational components or production networks to impact that production or bring operations to a halt. So we've seen numerous examples over the last 12, 18 months of indiscriminate ransomware attacks where even though they weren't designed to specifically target IT or ICS systems, OT or ICS systems, they did succeed in bringing production or services to a halt. And the last part of this picture is the supply chain. And I think hackers have also figured out that if the front gate's being watched and guarded, there might be an easier way in. And the supply chain for many companies is definitely that easy way in. And we've seen hackers taking full advantage of that entry point over the last 12 months or more, SolarWinds, Kaseya, and others. So when that avenue continues to be open to them, they're going to come after the supply chain.